All right, we're going to get ready to start. Good morning again. How's everybody doing? Great, good. Good. I see a lot of familiar faces. We're so happy to have you guys here today. It's such a special day for us. Today, we are celebrating the graduation of 7 extraordinary dogs that are part of the New Life Canine organization. And we thank you guys for participating in this event. My name is Carlos Martir. I'll be your host for today. And before we start the event, what I would like to do is introduce our team to you guys. And so before I introduce them, there's something that you guys should know, is that they're excited. They're excited to have you guys here today. Maybe a little bit nervous, right? But that's okay because it's a special day. Our goal for this day is to pay homage to our recipients who are going to be receiving our dogs, and also to honor the lives that have been impacted by violence and crime throughout the world. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to start. Let me see, I have a list because I wrote this down somewhere. Okay. Thank you for your patience. And so I'm going to start with introducing the first group of men that I'm going to introduce to you guys is the next generation of dog handlers here at CMC. And so let me start off with introducing Edward Hernandez. Next, we have Daniel Espinoza. And as you can see, he's walking with Penny. Next, I'd like to introduce Alex Calderon. Next, I would like to introduce Richard Hachihiro, aka Hawaii. Next, I would like to introduce Jamie Willard. Next, we have Ralph Wu. Next, we have another young man by the name of Raul Maldonado. Next, let me introduce Tony Orozco. And he's walking with Holly. On the other side. Next, and if having one Tony Orozco wasn't enough, we have another Antonio Orozco. And he's walking with Ivy. Now the next group of men that I'm going to be introducing, these are what I refer to as some of the veterans of the program. These are some of the men that were on the West and made a commitment to come to the East and help establish the dog program here at this facility. And so let me start off with introducing Ryan Morris. And he's walking with Joy. Next, we're introducing Brian Landry. And he's with Young Ireland. Next, we have Rafa German with his dog Mac. Next, we have Colin Davis. We also have John Demery, walking with Henry. We have Macario Nieto, who's with Rex. And I'd also like this opportunity to introduce some of our staff. These are the people that come from outside in here and help us with the training of the dogs. The first person is Amber. All right, Amber. Next, we have Shamaya. And we also have our program manager, Celeste. John. And also we have John as well.
Don't forget John.
So we have two Johns, which can be a little confusing. This is your team of trainers here at CMC. We understand that in order for us to succeed in our pursuit to make amends for the harm that we have caused, that we need you. We need a community to make this possible. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for you being here, and we hope that you enjoy the day. Everybody, go ahead, take a seat. Go ahead. So one of our first speakers that I'm going to be introducing is our liaison, and that's Lieutenant Valencia. Please welcome Lieutenant Valencia.
Good morning. I got a short speech here. Thank you everybody for being here and supporting our incarcerated persons. I'm Lieutenant Valencia. I work in Facility A. I am the lead facilitator now for the New Life Canine program here in CMC East. As most of you know, the program was previously established on our West facility, led by Lieutenant Eilers, which is walking back there in that nice suit. He's been instrumental in making in reestablishing this program here, along with our captain, Captain Fernandez, which is also in the back, that guy with the cute smile. And I'm proud to be part of such a good program, not only for the recipients, but also the recipients of our dogs, but also for the responders that receive them, and as well as our incarcerated people population that serve a purpose of skills they can learn that they'll benefit when the day they parole. So thanks again for everybody being here today.
Thank you, Lieutenant Valencia. Now, allow me to introduce Chief Deputy Warden Gahan.
All right, I'll be brief as well. I'm here on behalf of Danny Samuel, the warden. I know he wants to be here. Everyone here at CMC is deeply committed to this program. I can tell you, after I think I've worked at 5 different prisons, headquarters and whatnot, 28 years in department, this is one of the few programs I have seen that has had this much of an impact on the lives of our incarcerated, as well as the lives of our staff and those outside of the prisons altogether. So we all cherish this program. We want to see it expand, we want to see it grow, and we want to see more investment from statewide at all the prisons for this program. I don't think there's any argument about the benefits of the therapy that working with animals has on all persons. And again, that's not just our supervised persons, but also those that work here in uniform and those outside uniform. The mental health benefits, the physical benefits, and the skills that they acquire are all beneficial. Just some of the stats that I have here is New Life Canine began its partnership with CMC back in 2018 over there on the West facility.
Get a little closer because of the sound.
Yeah. CMC has had 127 trainers, in which 38 of those have paroled. Most of those were lifers as well. And even one of them has had his sentence commuted. So there are benefits to this program, not just those that we acquire when we're in here for those skills, but also those that the recipients get when they get these animals. Absolutely fantastic program. I'd love to see this get the same kind of investment that some of our larger programs get. Integrated substance use disorder, all of those kind of health benefits that they get along with those. I'd love to see this program expand. So with that, I don't want to take up too much more time. I want to see the input from those that are actually involved in this program, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you to those that are in the program. Thank you to those that help facilitate it. And those that continue to make this a positive reinforcement for everyone out there. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you to Chief Deputy Gahan. You know, it's because of people like you and a lot of people in the administration that this program really is a success. In the 5 years that I've been part of this program, I personally know 35 lifers that have gone home and they're thriving out there. And so I know I'm in the right place. I know that these men are transforming their lives, they're making a difference, they're starting businesses, they're starting families. And so again, it's because of your support. Now give me an opportunity to introduce our program manager, Celeste.
Thank you for letting me be here today. I am Celeste. I am the program manager. When I came to New Life, I actually came to Sun Care Foundation. I started off in maintenance. And I'm a retired police officer. After 27 years, I retired and tried to figure out something to do after I retired. Sun Care had a great mission, and I wanted to get started in helping them complete their mission and work towards making it better the best I can. So while I was there in the maintenance department, the position came open for program manager, and I was looking around for friends and everything, trying to figure out who would be a good fit for it. So I was asking my wife too, and I've told this story before, but my wife looked at me and she said, "You stupid." So my 27 years of law enforcement and management kind of paid off. I'm here today. It's a great job. I look forward to coming to work every day and working with the guys, the dogs. Who would think after 27 years in law enforcement I'll be stepping inside a prison, working with guys, helping them train dogs for veterans and first responders with PTSD. I want to have people stand up and be recognized, because these are people behind the scenes that you guys really don't get to see most of the time. So I'm going to start with our co-directors at Sun Care Foundation, Dylan and Reese. Marketing, he put together our flyers today, and that is Daniel. Board member and also our mental health liaison, that'd be Robin Lewis, Dr. Robin Lewis. Events planner, Aaron. And of course, our CMC liaisons, PIO Lieutenant Trad Ellers and Lieutenant Rudy Valencia. To keep this going, and hi Chief Cash, to keep this going and to constantly get funds in to support us, we have Mike Schmidt with Mission Cars. And booking, Kira, is she here? Oh yes. And we've already introduced our New Life Canine staff, Amber, John, and brand new to us will be starting next week will be Shemaya as trainers. I get the pleasure of introducing the guy who started all this and made this all possible. He's a retired CHP officer. He retired as an undersheriff for Tuolumne County, and he previously owned an ambulance company, an ambulance service in Hawaii. It's my pleasure to introduce Jack Gould.